Tuesday morning. All my inspirational tea sippers, this is Shantara and welcome back to my channel, you guys. I pray that you are well, doing amazing, feeling amazing, holding on to hope and faith. Holding on to hope and faith, you guys. Holding on to hope and faith. It's so much happening. It's so much going on. And so far, in Ezekiel, what I'm getting is eat the roll, the word of God every day. Eat the roll every day. I took notes. Eat the word. And one of the chapters, it was talking about him and how God put the roll inside of his mouth, which was the word. And I was thinking, we eat 3 to 4 times a day. So that is how often the Lord wants the word within us. You know what I'm saying? Because we need it to be able to withstand the fiery trials and the fiery darts that are up against us. You know what I'm saying? So I figure it was just like now when he was asking Israel, telling them Israel was, you know what I'm saying, a nation who needed a rib, basically. Same thing now today. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. So just reading your word more, and that was for me too. Reading your word more throughout the day, digesting it, eating the roll, the bread of life, which is the word of God. We need it more and more every day. But my subject today comes from a conversation between me and my best friend yesterday. And I believe in the near future, or in the future, you guys will have sit down talks with us, or, you know, whatever the case may be, however the Lord leads. But I just wanted to share something with you guys, because I believe those who are attached to me, pretty much we're in the same season and going through about the same thing. So we discussed being selfish. This is the time now in the hour to be selfish. So if you find yourself having to say no to babysitting, having to say no to borrowing money, having to say no to, you know, adding your name to something, having to say no to just whatever, transportation, having to say no to, you know, different relationships, having to say no to not wanting to be involved with different family members. This is the hour and the time where the Lord is calling you to be selfish. And what we were saying yesterday is so many times they teach us to be selfish, and it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. And the only reason why they teach us that being selfish is a bad thing, because it stops them from getting what they want. It stops you from, then you no longer become available for them and to meet their needs and to give them what they need. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing wrong with being selfish in this hour, especially those who have been overworked, underpaid, overstressed, over-drugged, over-stomped on, over-talked about, you've given the shirt off of your back. You've done all of these things, and like you are just tired, and right now is the season for you to be selfish. And for so many years, we've learned that being selfish is a bad thing. Being selfish is self-preservation. It's self-preservation. Look, I can't do this. I'm not capable. I'm not able at this moment. I'm dealing with some things. There are so many times that we've said yes, and we've been a yes ma'am or a yes sir to everybody around us, not really taking into consideration where we are as far as our mental state and where we are as far as in our physical body, our pocketbook, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this is the time in the hour to really, really, really become selfish. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to say no. It's okay. And like I said before in one of my, y'all know I get the slobbing and spitting when it's good. Y'all know when I said in my last video that it's not your problem or your way to carry their response to how you feel about yourself. how you want to preserve yourself, how you want to take the time out for your mental health, how you want to take the time out for your physical health, your spiritual health, how you want to take the time out to be selfish in a season, because being selfish is not always a bad thing. Now, if we take it on the flip side, because you have to be clear, this is the internet. People will always take your words and do whatever the hell they feel like doing with them. Being selfish can be a bad thing. We're talking about like trying to use somebody or living with somebody. We're going to give an example that she gave yesterday. Okay, living with somebody. You living with somebody and you've been living with them for years, and on the side, you're coming up with ways to get ready to leave so you don't have to pay. So you don't have to pay the rest of the money. So you get up and leave and you don't keep the end of your bargain, or, you know what I'm saying, just being selfish in a way. You owe somebody money and you don't want to pay them back for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So you lie, scheme, cheat, whatever. That's being selfish. That's being selfish in a negative way. Those what cheating, you know what I'm saying? You in a relationship, monogamous relationship supposed to be, and you find yourself cheating and sneaking on the side or whatever. That's being selfish. You're not thinking about other people. You're only thinking about yourself and the self-gratitude that you're receiving from this situation or whatever the hell you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Selfish. My last boss. Selfish. You know what I'm saying? The things that she would do. You know what I mean? You only worried about yourself. You only do things that best benefits you, and you don't give a damn about what nobody, who nobody, where nobody, and how nobody. You know what I'm saying? That is selfish on a negative aspect. But when we're talking about being selfish to better your health, your mind, your soul, your spirit, not answering your phone, not returning back text messages, not listening to the things that you used to listen to, not going to the places that you used to go to, not hanging around the friends that you used to in a season or a certain time for you to take back, that's being selfish. That's being selfish. No longer always saying yes, 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 yes. No longer saying I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Knowing that you're tired and exhausted. Knowing that you don't have any more left. Knowing that your plate is already full and you cannot take on anything else. That is being selfish, protecting yourself. It's being selfish. And there is nothing wrong with that. We have learned that being selfish is a bad thing. And as long as you're not putting it in a negative aspect and behaving selfishly on a negative end, there is nothing wrong with being selfish for the betterment of your health. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. And don't make people make you feel guilty for being selfish. Don't let people make you feel guilty for being selfish in a season. I'm doing what's best for me. And if they loved you and cared for you enough, they would understand. And if they don't, that's not your damn problem. It's not your problem. It is not your freaking problem. So there is nothing wrong with being selfish. No, you can't do it. No, I'm sorry. I can't co-sign. No, I'm sorry. I can't loan you the money because you're too busy trying to get yourself together for your kids or save up to do whatever you feel like you need to do, what's best for you, save up for you to get a membership, save up for you to do whatever. No, I can't. No, I can't. I don't have the capacity to do that right now. You have to know you and who you are and where you are at the moment. No, the answer is no. To a lot of the things that we've been saying yes to, the answer is no in this season. No, I can't. I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm not capable. I'm not able at this moment. I know for me, I'm very, 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 very vulnerable. I'm very, very weak. I'm very, very in my own strength. No, I cannot. I am dealing with so much at home. I cannot bear too much more. I cannot. And it would be foolish of me to say that I could. Certain places I don't want to go. I don't want to be. I cannot go. I cannot. I don't have it. There is nothing to borrow. I don't have it. It's no, 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 no right now. No, no, no. I am no longer the yes person all day long because my mental state is at a critical point right now. I can't. My kids, I can't. I'm carrying so much, I can't. I cannot. And there is nothing wrong with saying no. Learn how to be selfish in this season on the good part, on the good end. Learn how to be selfish for the betterment of your health. There are a lot of people, let me tell you something right now. There are a lot of people who are going to get offended by it. There are a lot of people who are not going to like it. But that's only because you being selfish doesn't benefit them. Do you hear me this morning, my loves? You being selfish does not benefit them. So at the end of the day, if it doesn't benefit them, or if they're upset, or if they're feeling some type of way, they're gonna be upset because they want what they want. And at the end of the day, you need what you need. And that is a healthy mind, a healthy body, a healthy soul, a healthy spirit to conquer everything that we are up against. So yes, it's okay to be selfish. Yes, it's okay to say no. And how they respond is not your business. We are still South